Hey, Skin Girls fam, it's Kelly, and I may have something that you relate to. So, over the weekend, we were having a little bit of a barbecue bash outside. The weather's been pretty good. Ended up sunny yesterday. So, hanging out with a couple of friends of ours, Chelsea and Rashad, and my girlfriend, Chelsea. I worked in the skincare industry for many, many years. So we were, of course, in the barbecue bash talking about skincare. Eventually, it always happens when you're in the industry. And like, what are you using? What do you use? And then Rashad, he was saying, he was like, talking about the guys' skincare, like my husband's skincare, Mark and Rashad's. And he's like, oh, like, I have a skincare routine and it has this many steps. And when I do the skincare routine, he's like, I can see a real difference in my skin. It's bright. It's like glowing. It's gorgeous. Well, he didn't use the word gorgeous, but maybe I used the word gorgeous. But then he said, like 2 seconds later, he's like, but I don't do it. Like I don't always do it. And I feel like, I don't know if you guys relate to this, but I feel like best laid plans of mice and men is like the million skincare products, but I don't always end up doing it. How about you, Lisa?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we all love a good gab fest with our friends. A lot of people ask me about skincare too, even like if we're just sitting out in the pool.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so much out there, and we invent things every couple of 6 months, and there's new trends that we want to try. So I totally understand your friend and like the 15 step skincare routine that we all tend to have, and then we don't do it at all. So I totally get that. But, sometimes it's about quality, right? Instead of quantity. So that's what we're going to talk about today, about new skincare items that are coming out with Roche-Posay. And you know what's great about them, Kel? And Rebecca's here too. We're excited to talk about Rebecca about skincare, yapping around. But what I love about Roche-Posay is they come out with new skincare items to add on to our 15-step routine that we love, but they're also trending and they're safe for the skin. So I know that if I'm trying something new, I know that it's going to be safe for my skin and I'm not going to have any worries about that. So we're going to talk about real solutions and instead of quick fixes and deep dive into La Roche-Posay.
Amazing. So excited for it. And we definitely have our skincare insider with us today, Rebecca Herrera. We'll get into it in a second.
But hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Lisa Avalos.
Hey, and I'm Kelly Sitler. Welcome back, Skin Girls fam. And before we get into it today, we just want to ask our Skin Girls fam to hit that follow button. So it genuinely helps us grow and allows us to bring you guys more great content. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that follow button.
Yes, and today we're going to invite you into a new skincare story. We're going to talk about glowing, breakouts, and powerful protection. We're talking about all new innovation with La Roche-Posay.
Awesome. And with us, like we said, we have our skincare insider, L'Oreal Dermatological Beauty Master Trainer, TED Talk speaker, and experiential educator, Rebecca Herrera. Welcome.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah. Rebecca, do you relate to a long skincare routine, or have you ever, had to minimize a little bit yourself?
Yeah, I do. It's kind of like going to a buffet and you see so many things that you absolutely love and you want a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then later you're like, I can't eat all of this, or it seemed like a really great idea. And then your life gets a little complicated and then it's just a little too much. But I like that. There's options.
Yes. Yeah.
I love the options.
I like the idea of the buffet because it's like, just take this plate and remove it. It's a little different with the skincare products when you like bought the skincare products that you're like, now I really need to use these. The buffet plate can easily be removed, right? Like, so yes, that's why it's important to figure out the right skincare products for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that metaphor, Rebecca, because my friend Liz always over orders and she says, my eyes were bigger than my stomach. But my favorite part of a buffet is the appetizers. So let's start with cleansers. Okay. Let's start with the cleansers and the glow up because, summer's coming, summer is here, and we all want that bright skin. And we talk a lot about vitamin C. Can you tell us about the morning cleanse, Rebecca?
Oh, that's such a great connection to summer and to refreshing and to kind of glow up. You think about you've waited all year if you live in the Midwest, like
Mhm.
Lisa and I do, and even up in the Northeast where Kelly is. But you think about that glow up and cleanser. I think cleanser doesn't get enough attention. I think we a lot of times think about it as kind of an afterthought, or we don't even think at all. I think about so many people who sit in my training programs and they go, well, I don't actually cleanse my skin. I just use water, which of course means you're not cleansing, you're just rinsing your skin. You're not getting really anything off. So I think, looking at a cleanser as a way to build your skin goals and to contribute to it is a beautiful way to think about cleanser maybe just a little bit differently.
Yeah. I feel like even Dr. Farberger was saying in our last episodes, he was saying like water really isn't enough. Like you really should be cleansing your skin. Like guys too in the shower. Like just pick up the cleanser.
Indeed. And so you want something that's going to, of course, you need something that has a surfactant in it, something that's going to break up the oil, the impurities, or the dirt that's on your skin, pollution, and all of those. But also, if you're looking at the new cleanser from La Roche-Posay, down here you have something to support your skin goals. So let's say your skin goals are brightening, like you mentioned. In the
Mhm.
summer, you want to glow up, you want to brighten, you want to look at radiance. Well, what about reaching for a cleanser that now has vitamin C in it? So this particular cleanser has vitamin CG, which is a derivative of vitamin C. So it helps to kind of brighten your skin, give you that radiance to your skin. It also has niacinamide in it to help to calm your skin and pieces. It has citric acid, so it helps to mildly exfoliate. So think about getting all those dead skin cells off and you want to kind of reflect light. You can do that by removing dead skin cells because dead skin cells absorb light and they don't show reflection. So you have this great way to show brighter skin, show reflective skin in this really beautiful, light, refreshing, bubbly foam.
Oh, I love that. So this vitamin C brightening, it's an antioxidant cleanser. Does it foam up? What's the texture like?
It's so refreshing. I mean, you think about summer and you think about wanting to be light and fresh and bubbly, like clean and ready for the day. So it's a foaming cleanser, but it's a really gentle foam. But it's soap and sulfate free. So a lot of times you hear foam, you think about, oh, it's going to dry out my skin or make it so super tight that you feel like you have to put a moisturizer on immediately. But this is soap and sulfate free. So it's really good for sensitive skin. It's allergy tested. It's gentle on your skin, but you're going to get those brightening benefits from this derivative of vitamin C that's really gentle to use AM and PM during the day.
Have you guys seen the packaging for this one yet? Like it's a bright, it's a really beautiful orange, like a pump. Like the pump's white, but like the package is like it's like that orange, and it just like it screams vitamin C. It really does. Like it makes you want to clean your face. Like you're
Mm.
like like fresh, glowing. Like
I love that. And you know what? I wear a lot of sunscreen during the summer. I mean, I wear it all the time, but especially when I'm outside on the beach or the pool. And I do want something that's going to like exfoliate and get all that sunscreen off. And I feel like this would be a great way to also combat any of those, sunspots that I'm getting sitting outside.
yeah. Lisa, the other day I was putting on sunscreen, which of course I'm putting on and I'm layering on. Like I was like gardening the other day, and I'm like layering on sunscreen, layering on other sunscreens. I was out there five or so hours, like, and I was like, I needed to get that sunscreen off my face. Like, this sounds amazing for that.
So refreshing. By the way, it has this incredible scent as well. No added fragrance, but it smells really refreshing. And to your point, that orange packaging, orange is such a happy color. It's the color of communication and connection. So I love it. It kind of perks you up visually as well in the morning and at night.
It's like
Yeah, I love that. You can use it morning and night.
it's a possibility for one of the steps in the routine that you definitely need, which is cleansing. So, all right. So,
Mhm.
so moving in to, because if you're going to be cleansing with vitamin C, there's another new product that La Roche-Posay is launching, and it's really actually pretty perfect for those oilier skin types. So that vitamin C, the C12, it's vitamin C, C12 oil control serum. Rebecca, tell us a little bit about this one. Is this a good next step?
Mm. Well, if again, if this is in your skin goals that you want brighter skin. You want antioxidant protection. You want even, vitamin C can even help to kind of, it helps your skin kind of, renew and skin renewing. And so you get, a smoother texture, all of those pieces. This is going to be a good one to reach for. And a lot of times people with oily skin or even acne prone skin, which of course you don't have to be acne prone with oily, you could be acne prone with dry as well. But for people who have oily skin and acne prone, they'll frequently say, can I use vitamin C for myself as well? So this one is specifically created for oil control. So La Roche-Posay has two of them, two vitamin C serums, C12, but one is specifically for oil control. And this is the one we're talking about. 12% vitamin C, and that's pure vitamin C. So you get those beautiful benefits from, fresher looking skin, brighter looking skin, antioxidant protection, but it also has salicylic acid in it. So if you have oily skin, that exfoliating property, it's oil soluble salicylic acid, helps you to kind of keep your pores clean and clear and helps to exfoliate as well. So for smoother texture in this really lightweight kind of water-like texture that you don't feel like it's going to congest your pores.
Oh, I love that. You know why? Because I do have combo. When I was younger, I was really oily. Now that I'm getting older, it's a little bit of combo. I am the same boat as other oily skincare people where I'm afraid of putting serums on my face sometimes because I don't want to clog my pores. And I love that this has salicylic acid because like you said, Rebecca, it's not only, it's going to treat the acne or, clear those pores out and exfoliate, but then control the oil. That's so exciting.
Absolutely. And it's 16-hour oil control. So, La Roche-Posay clinically tests and they've tested it and it controls oil for 16 hours. So that's pretty much your whole day after you put it on during the day.
I really
And what, go ahead, Cal.
I was just like, this is so rare. Like to have a vitamin C serum that also controls oil, like that is very, I don't even know if I've ever seen something like that before. Like
Yeah.
it's
Very unique.
I love a
oily skin.
multitasker.
Right. If you have oily skin, sometimes vitamin C serums can feel heavy on your skin. Like, and I will say, like, sneak peek. I got a sneak peek of this product. We were in the studio making a couple, Pro Educator TikToks and stuff like that. And so I actually got to feel it is so water light. Like this one, like, I don't even know. Sometimes I'm amazed at all the ingredients that they jam pack into a formula with oil absorption, but it still felt very, very water light on the skin. So.
Fantastic.
So, Rebecca, what do the results look like for if someone starts using this vitamin C? What does that look like?
Well, I think that's what everybody wants to know, right? You want to know, when am I going to see the results? You're purchasing it because you want to see results, and then you want to know when. And we want to be realistic as well, too, right? Because it's kind of like starting a diet. You don't diet and then tomorrow, your ideal weight. You have to get there. So again, La Roche-Posay clinically tests, and we've seen results after using this for almost 60 days, like 56 days, 31% increase in radiance you're going to see. And listen to this, 82% reduction in wrinkles as well. So like to reduce those fine lines and wrinkles as well think about the salicylic acid and then the turnover that you get from vitamin C, those are pretty incredible results. So number one, use it every day and keep using it if you want to see those results.
I'm kind of wishing I had me some oily skin.
Right?
I'm going to try it out. Those are incredible results. And I love that you get all this double action on there. But the next product we're going to talk about, I'm really excited to talk about because I feel like all the wisdom shows in my eyes. And we're going to talk about the Hollow B5 Eye Serum. I'm so excited about that because, like I said, the wisdom shows. I just turned 40 and I can see the fatigue in my eyes. Tell us about the new serum, Rebecca.
That's a beautiful way to put it. The wisdom shows in my eyes. A life well lived, I might say. And that's very well lived for you, Lisa. You've been on some exciting trips recently. So, well, for a long time. But so all of those things that show up in our eyes. So as you mentioned it, and this is kind of it could be a universal product because for so many of us, that wisdom is showing, even if it's young wisdom that we're there. We might show, the late nights that you spent. You might be seeing some dark circles underneath there. You might be seeing fine lines from stress or just dehydration. Maybe it's your diet hasn't been up to, what you normally would love for a really healthy skin. Maybe you're showing some puffiness in your eye area. So this particular serum, Hyalu B5 serum, comes from our franchise of Hyalu B5. So many people are absolutely in love with this hyaluronic acid serum for the face, and now we have it for the eyes. So I want you to think about looking around that eye area. If you're noticing fine lines, if you're noticing wrinkles, if you're noticing puffiness from late nights, if you're noticing dark circles, this will be ideal for you. So in the serum, you of course are going to have your hyaluronic acid, which is that moisture magnet. So it can kind of immediately plump up the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And then over time, it plumps up and smooths as well. And your B5, which is vitamin B5 or panthenol, that's kind of the elasticity or flexibility in your skin. So I want you to think about bounce back factor. That's like, when you wake up and you have a little pillow mark there, the ability to bounce back. Because baby, I got some pillow marks from 2 weeks ago. It's not bouncing back as quickly as it used to. So this is your bounce back factor for flexibility in your eyes. You get that and that softness, but then you also get caffeine in here, which helps to stimulate that eye area and kind of, energize the eye area if you have dark circles. It helps to encourage any fluids that are building up that can cause those blue circles to move around. And by the way, there's a little applicator in this. It's a metal cooling applicator. So when you put it on and you gently just kind of, massage around that eye area, it helps to move those dermal fluids around and cool your eyes as well. Really fun, beautiful addition to Hyalu B5.
You sold me on caffeine. I love an espresso, and that metal applicator sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. Little bit of cooling, little spa treatment, morning and night for you.
Yeah. I do have a question, Rebecca. Can you use that I use it underneath my eye cream or alone? How does that work?
Absolutely. Let's go back to the 18-step routine. If you want that, if you want a little extra, and some of us just want a little extra, some people will say, I like the lightweight feel of a serum and I want that. It's so cooling. And other people will go, I need just a little bit more. And you want to layer on with a benefit and another eye cream that you have. Absolutely. This is customized for you. Uniquely, you do what's right for you.
I like the word that you're using, micromagnet, Rebecca. Is that like that hyaluronic acid? It's just like pulling the
It pulls it, so it pulls moisture to you, and then it holds on to it. Because a lot of times we can add moisture to our skin, but then after you put it on a little bit later, you're like, where did it go? I feel like I have to put more. So with the moisture magnet of hyaluronic acid, it's attracting it to your skin and it's holding on. So that's what's creating kind of that plumpness in your skin. And then with plumpness, if it's more plump, it's smoother too. And if it's smoother, then it reflects light better, so you get radiance as well. So you get all these beautiful benefits in this one product.
Yeah, that plumping, and I will say that the serum, the face serum, the blue, the Hyalu B5, that one is so. I mean, so many people that I talked to, including the guests that were at my house over the weekend, they love that serum. And I even heard, like, one of the studio producers was telling me that that's the one that he uses, and he's like, I really see a difference. It's one of the only hyaluronic acid serums that he sees a difference immediately on his skin. And I'm so excited for the eye version of this.
Well, Kelly, it's interesting that you said that, because one of the reasons that he sees that from the serum, the Hyalu B5 serums, there's two different kinds of hyaluronic acid in it. So one has a larger molecule, so it gets you that instant plumping, and one has a micromolecule that's a little smaller, kind of plumps from the inside out. So you get kind of double plumping, but you get that immediate result, and then you see long-term results as well.
I love that. And I love the eye size next to the I've seen, like, in the, just, it's so cute. And they're both that bright, gorgeous blue. Look. Oh, well, all right. So wisdom, Lisa, is the wisdom that you're going to be packing this into your travel bag, because on your next trip that you're taking.
Yeah.
Where is your next trip, by the way? Because you're just I feel you just came back from, where were you? Greece, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I went to Greece, and then I went to London to see my podcast folks. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
But I tend to stay, as Rebecca knows, stay put in the Midwest during the summer. I only get 2 good months of great weather. So I probably won't be traveling until October now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is definitely one that you're, throw in the bag, in the travel bag. You can use it all summer long, honestly. Absolutely gives you that plump. So we know you'll be smiling in Chicago area. So yes. So talking a little bit more about wisdom, even though I'm getting wiser, I'm still getting blemishes, guys. So the next product that La Roche-Posay is launching is the Effaclar patches. The Effaclar Duo Plus M Multi-Target Blemish Patch is the official name. But yeah, tell us a little bit about it. It's about time, isn't it, for a patch? I'm so excited.
Also, I love Epiclar, so this is a great addition.
Oh, completely. So for those people who maybe don't know about Effaclar kind of loosely translated means effective clearing. So anytime you're reaching for La Roche-Posay and you're looking for something to, let's say, clear oil or clear blemishes or keep your skin clear, go to the Effaclar line. And like you say, this is a long time coming. So this is an addition people have been asking for a long time. Like La Roche-Posay really listened to their customers saying, we want like a patch. We want a patch for that blemish. So these are 420 micron. That's just kind of a measurement of kind of the depth of the patch. The center of the patch, by the way, is just a little thicker, so you get a little cushion for that blemish. You know, if you ever notice that it kind of hurts if you bump into it, there's a little bit of cushion there for it. It also comes in 2 sizes, so you get a pack with kind of small and medium, 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter, if that means something to you. But you can kind of customize it for the size of that blemish, and it puts a barrier between you and that blemish. So one of the ways that it really helps it for this kind of process to be able to get rid of that blemish is that it contains this hydrocolloid material, which is kind of keeps it moist, so it helps it to get better. And you can see visible results in as little as 3 hours when you put that very comfortable patch on that blemish. By the way, it keeps you from you. It keeps you from picking, and it helps it go away. It keeps you from you.
Yeah. And the best part, you pop it on and you go.
You pop it on, you go. And it's so thin, it's a barely there. You could easily forget that it's there, but we do like to have you remove it after 6 hours.
Yeah. So basically your like fingers, bacteria, it's like your own worst enemy, basically keeping you from you. Like
Keep you from
stop
you.
touching it, put on that patch.
Yes. And they're invisible, so you can, pop it right over. It's going to match with all skin tones. You pop it right over. Nobody's going to see it. It's a barely there texture. And if you wanted to put, foundation over it or powder over it, something over it, sunscreen over it, you can easily do it. It looks really great. It's not like you see a big, patch underneath it. It's very thin, very minimal.
Yeah. It is like I've been loving patches of all types because I do still break out quite frequently. I tend to have a lot of like hormonal acne in my U zone. And so I'm always getting, here's and there's, and they last a long time and they're painful. Rebecca, exactly what you just said. Like I'm going to touch it because it is painful. I don't know why. Am I a masochist? I want to touch the pain full point. Ugh. But I've been wearing a lot of different types of patches, and I like that these are clear because I do sometimes I get a second look, like someone will be like, "Is that a cloud on your face?" or like, "Is that a part on your face?" Like, and I love the look too. It's kind of fun, and it's like I feel cool doing it, but I also like the option of having the clear option when I want to be a little more, there's nothing really there.
I love it.
I love that too. And just to wrap up our products today, we talked about this is an oily skin moment. Hi, oily skin friends. This one's for you too. And we talk about sunscreen a lot on this show, but we know the sunscreen that you're going to use is one that you feel comfortable using. And sometimes when you have oily skin, you might not feel comfortable using sunscreen because you don't want to add to your oils. So tell us about the new Toleraine Double Repair Matte Moisturizer.
Oh, yes. This is so needed. We've had so many people in love with Tolerian, the Double Repair, the matte, because it's this, even looking at it, Kelly was talking about the blue and Hyalu B5, but like the refreshing kind of color and texture of this blue daily moisturizer. It's a gel cream, so it feels almost like a splash of water on your skin. It's really lightweight and it absorbs oil during the day because it has silica and perlite. So we've had that one, but we didn't have one with UV protection in it. And so this is ideal for somebody who says, you know what, I get oily during the day and I'm having to blot my skin. And so this acts as almost like a blotting powder. So it feels cool, it feels refreshing. It's oil free, but it's going to help to absorb oil during the day. And it gives you UV protection of SPF 30 every day. So in a comfortable texture that you can wear, even if you have oily skin, you'll feel fantastic and you get a cosmetic benefit with it as well.
it's another one for me that it's like a huge, like it's completing the line. Like it's like we have the Tolerian Double Repair Moisturizer, the UV, now we have the matte version and now the UV matte version. Like, yes, like so many options.
It's so true. So many options because you say, well, why do we need another one? There are so many personalities. Like all of us right here, we would all probably choose something different. So if you know, multiply us by thousands and millions, like there needs to be options for all of us so that everybody can really customize their routine based on their own skin goals and get what it is they want.
Yes. You just literally, Rebecca, you made me think of making a video where like I have a range of the Tolerians out and just have people reaching for the one that they want, you know, like that's the one, that's the one. Like, yeah, it's individual. Like, and now there's that extra option for that sun. And Lisa, to your point, the sun protection, if it doesn't feel good, you're not putting it on.
Right.
Like, no,
Exactly.
no.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. We have talked about so much today. I think we need to do a little loves and learns. We're making it official, guys. Let's talk a little bit about what did you love today from the episode? What did you learn from the episode? Lisa, I'm going to kick it over to you.
I really loved a couple of things, but one of my favorites was that vitamin C, the mattifying. I love that I learned that it is exfoliating. So I love that it does both. Not only going to brighten my skin, but it's going to exfoliate and keep it clear. And then it mattifies on top of that. So I really love that today. How about you, Cal?
Love. All right. Love, love, love. I would say because I'm not oily skin, I'm not going to be adding this to my buffet table or my buffet plate because like there's a few in here that are definitely for oilier skin. Even in the summer, I don't get like super duper oily. But I will say like those patches for me, like I've already broken them open. And by the way, like they're really cool the way you take them apart. Like it because sometimes it annoys me when I do those patches and I can't get a perfect peel. Like, and there's a little bumpy, like, you know, it's if it's not perfect. So there's the thing where you take it out and then you peel the package apart and then you pull it off. And it literally gives you the perfect, like, smooth, like surface, basically. So I love those patches and I'm really excited for them for, my hour of need.
I
What about
love
you,
that.
Rebecca, you taught us everything today, but is there anything that's like really you're loving or resonating with you?
Yeah, I think so. Like all of those, I kind of wish I had oily skin, like just to be able to try some of those, but I don't. So I'm gonna reach for Hyalo B5 serum. It's just so fun, and like you're talking about travel, easy to travel with and to put in there. And then that cooling little metal applicator. And by the way, the results say that in 2 weeks you'll look more refreshed, and in 4 weeks you see noticeable, less dark circles. So I'm gonna reach for that one and see if I can look a little less wise.
Yeah,
Hello.
love it.
I love that.
I let us know how it goes, like
I
I feel
will.
like that dropper itself is like luxurious feeling,
Mhm.
applying it. So,
Yeah.
well, thanks, Giggles fam. This has been amazing.
Yeah, that's been great. So from cleansing, we talked about protection today, a full journey for glowing skin this summer, and our new innovations from La Roche-Posay. Thank you for joining us, everyone. And like Kelly said, please like and follow on all your favorite Spotify, Apple, and we're also on your social media. We would really appreciate it. And we'll speak to you all next time.
Thanks all.
Bye.